Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's Christmas Eve. It's the 24th of December 2023, so we're nearly getting into another new year. So I'm just off out for another adventure, and I'm going to go back to Ovingham so I can do the Whittle Dene walk with the dog. I've got him in the back there. He's sitting there nice and quiet because he's excited about going out. So I've just stopped off at my local post office as usual, just to make a quick introductory video to tell you the date, time and where I'm going, what I'm doing. So it's just another one of these walks that I can take the dog along, along a valley where we'll follow the Whittle Dene burn all the way up from Ovingham Church to the A69 motorway, and then when you get to the top you cross over the top of the aqueduct and then you can start heading back down to Ovingham on the opposite side of the burn. So it's 2.5 miles there and 2.5 miles back. So you're talking about roughly, 5 miles, between 5 and 6 miles approximately walk. So it's not too bad, and there's not a lot of ups and downs. There's no livestock anywhere in sight once you get into the tree line. So once I get past the first few houses at the beginning, and sometimes there's some sheep in a fenced off area, as soon as you climb over the wall to start the walk, on the left hand side at the first cottage. That's him yawning. I know, son, I know you're desperate to get out. So once I get past the first two cottages on the left hand side, where there's sometimes some sheep in a field there, there's only 3 or 4 of them, but I just want to make sure I get past all livestock before I let him off the leader, because I'm just starting to get him used to going out the countryside now, so I'm just breaking him in gently. Right, so without further ado, I'm going to get on to Prince Edward Road there and drive down past the Nook shops, then head up towards Whitemare Pool roundabout, then turn right on the A184. Right, so bye for now. Okay, I've arrived at my destination, and I've just parked alongside the church wall in the back lane that I normally park in. It's those row of houses is called the terrace, where those 3 cars are parked. So, hey, I know, we're going out soon. Wait, son, wait. I can't really go out and do any recording yet though, because it's still pitch black. It's coming up, it's 6:47, coming up to 10 to 7 there. So it's still early in the morning. It doesn't get light until about 8 o'clock, I would say, 7:30. That'll do for to start recording. But yes, it's December the 24th, Christmas Eve, 2023. And I've done, well, I've done 25.4 miles from South Shields, where I live in Marsden area, to here at Ovingham at the church. It's called the Virgin St Mary's Church or something like that in Ovingham. And I'll be walking behind the car in a minute, and there's a climb over brick turnstile built into the wall. You climb over that and then walk along past 2 cottages on the right. Then you go into like an open area and then through a metal gate, then walk along the back of some houses. Then eventually you come to an open moorland. You walk through that. That's where I normally let the dog go for a plodge, because you can get right next to the burn, Whittle Dene burn there, and then if they want to go in for a drink or a bit of a plodge, they can. So you walk past a bit of moorland in the open area, about 250 yards, and then eventually you go through another metal gate, and then you're into the forestry tree line. So that's where I'm going to lure him off. So I'm going to wait until we get over the wall, past the first cottages on the left where there's a fenced area, because that's where you normally have 3 or 4 sheep in that one field. I mean, you can't get to them if I lure them off, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to wait until I get right past all the houses, through the 2 first single metal gates, and then into the tree line, and that's where I'm going to lure them off. So I feel safer doing it that way. Right, so without further ado, I'll bring you back when I start setting off and recording with me GoPro 9. Bye for now. Okay, it's 7:56 AM in the morning, Sunday morning, the 24th of December 2023. So now I'm getting a bit daylight now, so I'm going to lock up the car, turn on my Digipower battery, then continue to record with my GoPro 8A in the windscreen to do my time lapse, which has been going since I got here. But I always wait until I get daylight, so wherever I record I can actually see what I'm recording. So I've got to go behind the car about 50 yards there, and there's some bricks sticking out the wall. That's what you've got to use to climb over the wall and then start the walk to go up Whittle Dene. And like I say, it's 2.5 miles from the church here up to the A69 motorway, which is right up there. So you follow the Whittle Dene burn all the way up past the old ruins and stuff and bridges, and then when you get to the top, you cross over the top of the aqueduct where the burn comes underneath the motorway, and then you can just start coming back on the other side of the burn. And I'll be coming back to the church here, climbing over the wall, jumping back in the car, and then driving along there past the pub, and then start heading back towards Wylam, then turn left and go up to the A69 again, turn right, and then start heading home. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now.
To see those faces. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. Well, I'm moving down that line, and it's been so long, but I will be there. I sing this song to pass the time away, driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. It's gonna take some time, but I'll get there. Top to toe in tailbacks. Oh, I got red lights all around, but soon there'll be a freeway, yeah. Get my feet on holy ground. Driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. I take a look at the driver next to me. He's just the same. Just the same. Towing tailbacks. Oh, I got red lights all around. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. Get my feet on holy ground. So I sing for you, though you can't hear me when I get through. And feel you near me, driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. I take a look at the driver next to me. He's just the same. Driving home, driving home, driving home for Christmas.
Right, so I'm at the ruins of the Whittle Mill now. This is the old Whittle Mill. There's buildings on the left, and there's also buildings on the right. So once again, you can go down to the bridge that goes over the burn down there, and you can go around the back of the mill, and then brings you back up onto the main path here. And then there's your green sign, welcome to Whittle Dene. And that's in the part of the old mining ruin. Good boys. I guess all monkey black down the bottom there, soft mud. And the bridge themselves are really, really slippy because the wood's all wet. How are son? Here. How are? Wait. I'll have to go back then so I can get a full shot of it. Hi son, yeah, how are? Good boy son. It's pretty, there's trees in the way wherever you stand. Right. Right, that'll do. Right, come on son, yeah. There's not much to see, like it's just what's left of the walls. And they've obviously gated it off to stop people going inside in case it collapses and falls. If the bricks fall on them, it'll kill you. The weight of them. There's a solid bricks. Some weight in every brick in there. Obviously, the locals have fenced it off down there to stop you going cutting through their property to get back on the main path up there. Right, so like I say, this takes you down to this bridge, which is really slippy, climbing up the rungs. Good boy, son. Get a drink, son. Get a drink. Good boy. Get a drink, son. Good boy. Get a drink. Go and get a drink, son. Go and get a drink. Right, so you've got to keep a hold of the bits of wood here to help you get up because these rungs are slippy as hell. And there's pipes going underneath to carry the fresh water through the plastic pipes. And when you're coming back along the other side, if you come down the path from the top, you've got to wade through a really, really bad boggy bit there as you're coming down the hill. It's swamped, and if it's been raining, it's terrible. You can't escape it either, no matter which way you go, left or right. You've got to wade through it. It's really deep and muddy and full of water. Right, so I'm just going to go back along the path here to get back on the main path alongside the old mill here. So this is new. Put a window frame here trying to keep this from falling even more. It's dilapidated. So if you look at that building straight ahead, you can see where the timbers were across the whole lot of it for a second level, where all the square holes are cut out, where the timbers went in between the rocks, the stones, sorry. Right, go back there and take a picture of this green sign saying welcome to Whittle Dene. Hi son. Hi. Good boy, son, good boy. Where you been, you? Where you been? Right, so like I say, I'm going to just stay on the bottom track that stays close to the burn and follow it all the way to the A69 motorway. Past all these bits of ruins. So this is what I want with him, to run him ragged, so that by the time I start driving back home, he'll be lying down in the back of the car and knackered. How is son? Good boy. Good boy, son. Good boy, son. Good boy. I haven't seen any signs of him go to the toilet. I'm sure he just goes through the... Oh, there's two little tiny bits there. It's all soft. Good boy, son. Good boy. How it? Good boy, son. Good boy. I'm just shouting an order to hopefully scare any deer away, so he doesn't get sight of them and start running after them if they are here. Good boy, son. Good boy. His nose is going like so. That's what corn used to do. So I've had corn here, I've had kaya here, and now I've got bay. But with corn, I didn't worry about anything like this, you know. I could let him off the lead as soon as we get out of the car, because he came back, he did as he's told all the time, highly trained. But with bay, I'm starting afresh. So he's got a lot of training to do. And the most important thing is for his recall to come back to us when I shout at him. So this is why it's good to bring them into places like this. So, I mean, you can't really see any roads up there, left or right. You're miles away from any main pathways down here. So this is why I'm comfortable letting them off. So you just follow this main path up and down, run slightly forward, and he'll come back to me. So every now and again when I get a gap through the trees, I'll just point my camera down towards where the burn is. So like I say, it's coming all the way down from the A69, right the way through the tree line here, back towards the church in Ovington. He's always scratching, kicking. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy. Hey, so it's Christmas Day tomorrow and my daughter's making the dinner for 2 o'clock. So I'll be going over to my daughter's for my Christmas dinner as usual for 2 o'clock. Right, come on, I don't want to go down in that swamp here. Away. It's all swamp down there to the right, so keep them well away from it. Some whitewater rapids just down here. Oh, son! So there's a bit of stream coming underneath the road here, going down there, look. That's coming from that swamp area. Away! Come on! Away! Come on! Come on! Oh, he's rolling his... Get! Come here! Come here! Away! What the hell? Come on, son! Yeah! Come on! He's rolling in something. Away! Come on! Away! Oh, you got to be... You're gonna kill him. Away! Come on, son! Away! Come on! Away! Come on! Come on! Here! Oh, he's going to be manky black. How are son? Right. Walk away from her and come running. How son? Come on! So as you can see, it's all swampy as rusty water down there. Come on! There must be something dead there and he's rubbing his back in it to get the scent off it. he's full of leaves stuck to his bloody prong collar. Dogs are funny, man. I mean, the funniest thing one of my dogs rolled his back on his back in was a dead seagull and an Alsatian dog. He was a highly trained security guard dog as well. And he left me, went up a bit of a bank in a Gypsy's Green in South Shields, where I come from. And he stopped dead, he was rolled on his back. So I went up the hill to see what the hell he was doing. And there, sure enough, a dead seagull. So he's lying, rubbing his back on it to get the horrible scent. Right, so he has more rusty, oxidised bloody water of the iron. Some railway sleepers to get across here to get this over this little brook. Where the dog could go down and get a drink. Alright son, come on in.